I'm trying to rock. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Carlson ready to get us started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets him on the end route. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now fourth down and 1.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Give them a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Man in motion here.
Check smash! Check smash! Ready?
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready, check!
First down from the 42.
Down! Cougar 19! Cougar 19! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Red! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 18! 5 in!
Here's Milton, first and 10. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 18, Rattler. 8, Viking, 18. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Eagles have it. George Pickens, the intended target.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this. These pass rushers in this day and age, The body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back on 2nd and goal. This one's caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Jeremy Lions.
Milton back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 back, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Cougar 1977 look. Buffalo 18.
You put a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Screen here for Williams. And they hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. They'll throw for it. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. On the give, it's Blue. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a one-point game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to the link right after this.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Not a positive return there, only making it up to the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, hurt.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll look to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
They'll go play action. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go! 70 Lions! Get up!
Back to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
Ready, set!
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Come on, set! Go!
On the draw, it's Barkley. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second-quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Pass for 11. Here we go. Ready?
Milton now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go. 19, 70 Lions.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, 60 average, 60.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 20.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Get up. Go, set. Coogan.
Give to Williams from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
So Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Pass all 80. Mustang 19. Go.
To throw, Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll start the drive with blue. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Keely Ringo making the play.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Buying some time right. He smartly won't risk anything here, just chucks this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Packers victorious, 17.
Milton. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, here we go. 70,
They're going to try to throw for it. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. 18, Viking, 18. Ready?
Now Milton to throw. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Keeps it moving. Inside the 40. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
They
line.
give to Barkley, left side. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 Maverick, 60. Set up.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. So it's second down coming up.
Just second and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Taking a chance to the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Williams there defensively.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
To the air on third and long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. themselves set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Play fake. It's Milton. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And that is what we call a stat stuffer. First, Kate, he picks it up. And then he gets into the backfield and gets home for the sack. And now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day. And let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any defender ever thinking of playing with that confidence.
And screen here to Blue. Thrust the 45 and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Milton. Complete out to the right side. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come check, hurt. Gravity Lions, go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hey, check that, street. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready?
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 hot, Panther 60, Panther 6.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here.
Check. Alert. Alert. Check smash. Check smash.
Gonna keep this one and go. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
On the set.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Press all 80. 77, 19 Lions.
Milton back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cuddy.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Hits his running back. He's going to have them up to that 23. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Going now on first down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. That's not made by Donovan Ezra.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 36-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready? Cowboys, 18 Rodwood. 18 Rodwood.
Milton. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboy
To throw, Milton. This is caught by Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to try another deep one here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Barkley off the pistol again. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles go up by 19. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's loaded another one up. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Again to throw on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. This one will be intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running right, it's Barkley. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
It's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And an Eagles 1st down.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
It's 3rd and goal, back to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Dallas.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 19-point deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, Shay.
They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Caught by McLaughlin. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
For Eagles, first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Toss play to Barkley. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
16-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.